Yay, spines move. Look at that. Great. Come back up. Good, and nod a little tiny yes. So if you had a ponytail here, this would be one side of a seesaw, and your nose would be the other side of the seesaw. Okay. There's a little bit of angle there. Now I'm going to do that again with you in a slightly different way. Look up. I'm going to move the seesaw up a little bit. So let the back of your head go a little bit higher. Super. Whoa, what happened? That cushion did something underneath you. Did you notice if you got something happened? Did you get taller or shorter?
I think I got a little taller.
I think you did too. So you kind of had your seesaw moving at this thing, and then when you let your ponytail go a little bit up, it was interesting. The whole seesaw moved up. That's weird.
That's true.
Okay, so we see ourselves usually from the front. So this is the top and this is the bottom. But if we could see ourselves this way, we'd see that this is really the big oval of your head. Yeah? And your jaw is actually a limb to your skull. So the bottom of your head, which would be the same place that your head meets your spine, is somewhere near that ponytail, under your ear, around your palate, and definitely close to the tip of your nose. So the fulcrum of movement for your head is way up here and not so much here. Okay. That's not surprising. What is surprising is that that little bit of change is going to change everything about the tension pattern in your body. A little change like that is it's like one ball hits all the pins, not just one idea. Just because of how your body's designed. So that's no. No only happens one place in your body. It's, I actually have this over here, don't I? It's the top vertebra. This is the top vertebra. This is the second vertebra. One fits around the other like that. And that's no.
And that's it, yeah.
Okay. Now, a little higher than that, here and here is where your head sits.
Gotcha.
So, no is always going to stay in the same fulcrum because it's built that way. Yes, this would be the front of your body. Yes is just above no.
Gotcha.
Right? And that I call yes with your nose or yes with your ponytail. Here's a ponytail. Right? This. And it's kind of a scoopy action. You see, it's built like sits bones. Right? They're closer in the front, they're wider in the back, they have this feeling. Cradle. Yes. Okay. So if you can find no, you can find yes.
True.
That's really simple. Okay, so here's your no. Let's do yes with your chin going up and down. Feel like that's lower than your no? You feel that? Fulcrum is somewhere here and there's a little crease happening in your neck here. Go back to no. What does yes feel like if it happens higher than no? Ooh, you're getting close.
I can physically feel that.
Yeah. Here's your no. Look up and look back with your ponytail. Ponytail looks down. Up. Nose looks down. There we go. And do it again. Look this way. Look up. This way. That time I really just kind of took you for the ride. What is that like? Do that again, look up, and just follow my hand. Oh! That was a little traction on that yes. What's that feel like? Yes, because it was a little short. Yeah, because if you hold your head here and you have this chin head idea, these muscles get to be head holders. There's the head. Got it. Always, forever. And now I'm asking not to be a head holder, but a ponytail mover. Great. Whee.
Feels different too.
Yeah. Cool.
my voice teacher used to have, when we were first starting, she had me stand up against a wall and then step forward. And was standing perfectly straight. Now she said, obviously you're going to need to move as you're singing and moving, but that's the postural. And then, you know, of course, half of our lessons were on the floor.
That's a good place for them. Sure.
You know, going through with the breathing aspect of it at the very beginning.
Sure.
It's like, wow.
Well, it's a wind instrument.
Sure.
You can't create winds.
Yeah, and it left an impression of, oh, okay. This is
something about
what to aim for.
That's great.
Doing those.
So walk around a little bit and kind of shake that out. So it feels like
that was. Not looking like that.
That's right. It was easy. I like that. Go figure.
You got up with
Go figure. If you don't work hard, it's easy.
This is a really nice little.
Isn't that nice? Get one of those. That's a quick answer.
Yeah, no kidding.
Let's look out this way. There's some big, beautiful. You can stay here and look.
Okay.
You can't see them exactly, but there's some really beautiful trees out there.
Okay. I'll believe you.
Yeah, they're really gorgeous.
You know, you've been here before, right?
Well, not in the house.
No.
Outside briefly.
But you know the
There's
trees that
big
are
trees.
outside.
Yeah.
That's what's out there.
Yeah, okay.
Picture them.
Yeah,
Okay.
I really love those. So, that. Oh, where did that do? She likes it. Yeah. Okay.
I can feel that lumbar area just going. Okay. Yeah.
So that's kind of like what I changed. What you were doing here, but doing it standing up. So I let your sits bones be just a little more underneath you, the middle of your sits bones. Go back to what feels normal. Great. That's as though you were sitting on the back of your sits bones.
Okay.
That makes sense? So when you're sitting on the back of your sits bones, your tail, which is in the middle of your hips here, if it were super long, would touch the ground between your feet. Okay. Okay, and I call that your dog tail, but it's a dog that stole the steak off the grill and is running away with it. I didn't do it. I didn't do it. I thought it was a ball. I thought that was for me. That would be Bella's. I thought that was for me, not for me.
I guarantee you she'd find a steak in the snow.
Yes. All right, now I'm going to do something way different than that.
Okay.
And I call that a duck tail.
Okay.
And I'll leave your tail here and look out at those trees.
Okay.
Go all the way up.
Okay.
And do you see how it creates a compression over here?
Little curve. Yeah.
All right, so that's not comfy either.
No.
Somewhere in between a dog and a duck is a dinosaur.
Okay.
Is a dinosaur. Look at that tail. See, he's standing on his feet. Did it really go all the way downstairs? That's great. But his tail is dragging on the carpet. Okay, let's do that for you.
Okay.
So there's your feet. And if your tail were really long, they're going to be on the carpet behind you. There you go. So it's not so far to be a duck, but it's definitely not a dog. You feel that? It's like something's heading more behind you, and it's not a kangaroo. You're not weight supporting.
Right.
Right? Go back to normal. See how your tail went forward? And you went back to normal? Okay, so I'm going to go, nope, I'm looking for a dinosaur tail. That's over here. That's great. So while you have that dinosaur tail, maybe lift your arms out in front of you and see how it feels. Leave your arms there and go back to normal in your tail.
Jeez.
Point made.
Doesn't work.
That was perfect. Okay. So there's some kind of stress. Actually, there's a lot of kind of stress that comes into your arm structure and shoulder structure when you have a dog tail. Right? And so there's a reason for that. Just to put out the information, come look at this for a sec. This is an arm muscle, and it's an arm muscle that brings your arm away from your body. And look, that's your tail. It's like if your arm had really long hair and you sat on it, you wouldn't be able to move it forward.
Sure. Yeah.
So that's another little piece. So we'll practice that again.
Okay.
Yeah, so there's kind of normal. And here's the tail being a little bit more behind you. Probably makes you feel like you're perched forward a little bit.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, that's great. But then you have, that really cool curve we talked about, a tall belly. Dinosaur with a tall belly and a ponytail. Woohoo! What's that like?
How's the altitude?
Yeah.
It's really different, isn't it?
Yeah.
There you go. Dinosaur, boom, with a tall belly, with a ponytail. And you see how somehow your body falls away underneath that, and you feel how your joints just open up. Whoa. Okay. Take a little walk like that. And it's not a position, so you don't have to be funny about it.
Yeah, no, it's much easier.
Listen to your voice. Talk a little bit.
Yeah, no, it is much easier.
Yeah. You hear the resonance that's
Yeah.
come in, and your
Definitely.
palate is finally not pressing down. It's lovely.
Yeah.
It's all lovely. So while you're walking, you have your dinosaur tail behind you, and your ponytail is going higher than your nose. Yes. Yes.
Okay. Wow. That's very, very different.
Okay. Let's sing.